We are on the ground with the Guild of Gears at the 2024-25 season league meet of the Into the Deep Adriatic Sea League. How do you feel about participating in this meet?
I'm really excited to be at this meet. This is our first meet. We're hoping it'll go well.
Okay, how do you feel about your team and your robots' readiness?
We're about as ready as we ever are. We're not perfectly ready, but we're more ready than we have been, so that's good.
We know in a first meet, the stress levels can really mount as your robot's going onto the field for the first time. How does your team deal with the stress levels as a whole?
We try to work together and communicate well.
That's good. One last thing. What's your name?
I'm Cora.
And what team do you represent?
6603 Guild of Gears from North Scott High School.
Thank you very much for this. Have a good day. How do you feel about participating in this meet?
I think it's going to be pretty cool.
Wait,
what did you say? Yeah, it'll be pretty fun. Right now, our robot is not in the best position, but we have a lot more to improve.
How do you feel about your robot's readiness and the readiness of the team as a whole?
As of right now, we're getting there, but a lot of our members graduated from last year, so we have a lot of new rookie members. So we're trying to get everyone up to track, and there's a bit of a learning curve.
That's really cool. How does your team manage the stress levels that really come from an oncoming meet?
The stress levels, I mean, usually we all meet up the night before and we just get ready for the league meet in general. We just make sure everyone has a task and job that they have to fulfill before the league.
That's good. One last thing. What's your name?
Rita.
And what team do you represent?
The winner so you said it.
Thank you very much for this. Have a good day. We're on the ground with deviation from the norm at the 24-25 Adriatic Sea League meet. How do you feel about participating in this meet?
I think we're doing pretty good. There's a lot of good competition, and I think we have a good team, and I'm curious and intrigued to see how today goes.
That's good. How do you feel about your robot's readiness and your team's readiness overall?
I think our team has a lot of skill, and I think our robot has a lot of capabilities. Obviously, we're not at the place we might want to be, but I think we're at a good enough place to go.
Okay, one last thing. We know stress levels mount a lot on the oncoming hours before a meet. How does your team deal with that as a whole?
Our team has always had a big sense of camaraderie, I would like to believe. Obviously we have arguments, but because we all like each other enough, we are able to deal with those questions easier.
That's amazing. One last thing. What's your name?
I am Rory.
And what team do you represent?
6093.
Thank you for this. Have a good day.
You too.
We are on the practice field for the 24-25 Into the Deep season. How is your team preparing for this match?
Right now, we are running through practice autonomous runs, just trying to get things as efficient as possible for the first match.
Nice. How do you feel about your robot and your team's readiness?
I feel really good. If you'd have asked me this question 2 weeks ago, I'd have had a different answer, but we're feeling pretty good. We've gotten a lot accomplished in this last week.
That's good. How do you feel that your team is working through the stress that really mounts before an oncoming meet?
I think we're working through it just fine. Not 5 minutes ago, we were grading each other's hair in the pit. So I think we're doing pretty okay.
That's fantastic. One last thing. What's your name?
My name is Robert Day.
And what team do you represent?
8672 Ubett Robotics.
Thank you for this interview. Have a good
No problem.
day.
Have a good day.
We are on the ground with the team Schmizman at our first Adriatic Sea League meet of the 2024-25 Into the Deep season. How do you feel about participating in this meet?
I think it's going to be really fun, and I'm excited to see how our first meet goes.
How about your name? What does Schmizman represent you mean?
In the Urban Dictionary, it means gracious professionals.
That's a very important value first. I'm glad your team represents that. How do you feel about your robot's readiness and your team's readiness overall?
I think we're ready to kick some butt. I think we're about to do real good.
So we know that stress levels can mount in the coming hours right before a meet. How do you guys prepare for that, and how do you work through that as a team?
Caffeine.
Good answer. One last question. What's your name?
Michael.
And what team do you represent?
Schmizman 7400.
Thank you for this interview. Have a good day. We are on the ground with the Finger Puppet Mafia at the first Adriatic Sea League meet of the 24-25 into the deep season. How does it make you feel to be participating in this first meet?
We're very nervous. It's very exciting though. First meet that we've been to, so we're excited.
How do you feel about your team's preparedness and your robots' readiness overall?
We've been better. We had some issues this morning, but actually another team's helping us, which is really nice.
That's very good. So we know that stress levels can mount right before a meet. It gets hard. What do you do to prepare for that and to manage your stress levels as a team?
I say we go check in pretty early, and now we have some time to chill and work some stuff out. I think that'll be good. Practice.
Good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I love your outfit.
Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Livy Crandall.
And what team do you represent?
We're the Finger Puppet Mafia.
Thank you very much for this interview. Have a good day.
Thank you.
We should do Michael.
Okay. We are at the first Adriatic Sea League meet of the season in 2024-25 into the deep. How does that make you feel?
Pretty excited. I got high hopes for our robot, so, pretty excited. Yeah.
How does your team think that they're doing in the preparedness of the bot and your team overall?
I would say we're pretty prepared. We got about, I think it was 70, 80 points for an average score, so I think that's pretty good.
That's really good. Congratulations. How does your team deal with the stress levels as the hours mount up before the meet?
I don't really know. I'm not a driver, but I feel like we just kind of deal with it. We know we're prepared. We know we got this. So we try to just keep the stress level down from the start.
Believing in yourself. That's good. Okay. What's your name?
Joa,
And what team do you represent?
Robo Raptors.
Thank you for this. Have a good day. Currently on the ground with the Bellevue Blockheads. Hi there.
Hi.
So you are participating in the first Adriatic Sea League meet of the season. How does that make you feel?
We feel good about the competition, not very good about our robot though.
Yeah, our robot is getting worked on driving still.
Yeah, the pressure really builds up in the coming hours, but before the meet. How is your team dealing with that stress?
Asking for help.
Yeah, we're
getting the
asking.
help we needed.
Very GP. That's good. One last thing. What's your names?
This is Claire, and I'm Kate.
And what team do you represent?
The Bellevue Blockheads.
Have a good day. You too. I'm currently on the ground with the Top Bot team in our first Adriatic Sea League meet. How do you feel about participating in the first meet of the Into the Deep season?
If you asked me last night, I would have said really nervous until about maybe 11 a.m. Not a.m. Sorry, p.m. when we got super ready to go, and I feel pretty confident we're gonna do well today.
Yeah, you're excited, prepared?
100%. Yeah.
That's good. How's your team dealing with the stress of a first event?
Pretty good. I mean, all things considered, I think we're actually feel pretty confident in our ability to compete today.
Thank you for this interview. One last thing. What's your name?
My name is Will.
And what team do you represent?
Top Bot.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
You as well.
I'm here on the ground at the first Adriatic Sea League meet with Washington's team, the Screw Ups. How do you feel about participating in the first Adriatic Sea League meet of the 24-25 into the deep season?
Honestly, not too good. I feel like we're far behind, and all we can do is push. So we're not as far ahead as some of our other teams.
Understandable. First meets are hard, commonly stressful. How's your team doing with the stress? How are they dealing with it?
I think we're all laughing at all of us, so it's not too bad.
Keeping it light. That's a good thing. Okay, thank you very much for this interview, sir. Oh, just one question. What's your name?
Anthony.
Nice to meet you. Have a good day. I'm on the ground with Team Everything That's Radical here at the 24-25 league meet, first meet of the Adriatic Sea League. How do you feel about this oncoming meet?
Very good.
Fantastic. And how do you feel about the stress levels that really mount when participating in a meet like this?
Very good.
That's really good. One last thing. How do you feel about your team's readiness and your robot overall?
Very good.
Incredible. What's your name?
Very good.
And which team do you represent?
Everything that's
Thank
radical.
you very much. Have a good day. I just talked to a paperback.